What's up, everyone? Aaron Nagler here with CheeseheadTV. I am joined, as always, by Perri Goldstein, my co-host for CheeseheadTV Packers Live Trivia. What's up, Perri? How was your weekend?
My weekend was uneventful.
You done nothing crazy? You mean you didn't get out and about during quarantine? Come on.
My big outing was to go to Whole Foods.
Wow. Wow, that is bold.
Wild.
That's a bold move right there. Hello to everybody in the comments. Good to see everybody chit-chatting away. Myrtle Beach, Andrew, what's going on down there in South Carolina? Boise representing. What's up, Kurt? Duncan, no sight prettier than this. Obviously, you're talking about Perri. You're certainly not talking about me. Perri and Nagler, what's up? Steve Miller, hashtags. Look at all these folks. I love it. Hashtag
Welcome.
Whole
Happy
Foods.
Monday.
There you go. Happy Monday. All right, Lisa, let's play some trivia. Roll it. That's right, it's CheeseheadTV Live Packers Trivia here on the YouTube channel. I'm Aaron Nagler. I'm joined by Perri Goldstein. Perri, tell the folks at home how the game is played.
Okie dokie. So, we're going to give you 10 questions today. You've got 30 seconds to answer them, but the faster you answer the questions, the more likely you are to be in the lead, because part of that leaderboard is how fast you get it in. So, the way that you get a right answer is to use a hashtag. Use a hashtag before you send in the answer. Also, spell the name right, because if you don't spell the name right, then you're probably not going to get credit for it either.
Bold call right there. Spell the name right.
Coming from me, right? So, hashtag, if it's 2 words, you only need to hashtag the first word. No need to do both. So we're going to show you the leaderboard after every few questions, and it's going to be a good time.
Going to be a good time. Going to be a lot of fun. Thanks so much for joining us. This has been a lot of fun. We're going to just keep doing this for as long as we're all trapped inside. And just so you guys know, we will be having a live stream for the draft next Thursday night. Perri will be joining me. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have some other fun guests. So hope you guys stick around and join us for our draft coverage, such as it is. It's going to be a good time right here on the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit like, hit subscribe. And now, let's play some Packers trivia. I'll start us off with the first question. Aaron Rodgers holds the record for consecutive seasons with a passer rating above 100. How many seasons in a row did he accomplish that feat? Was it 3 seasons, 5 seasons, 6 seasons, or 8 seasons? Remember, you just need to hashtag the number, then seasons, or just hashtag the number. And then you'll be registered on the YouTube channel. 3 seasons, 5 seasons, 6 seasons, or 8 seasons. Regardless, that is a lot of seasons to be above 100 passer rating in a row.
Because he's amazing.
That's a fair point. That's a scientific breakdown from Perri right there. On the prowess of one
He's
Aaron
the
Charles
best
Rodgers.
ever.
There you go. That's like Chris Sims has a song that he sings.
Yes. Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
That's the one. That is the one. Appearing there with my buddy Adam Lefko, who I got to get on the channel here. Lefko and I keep talking about having him stop by. We got to do that. Chris Sims, not so much. All right, let's see what the answer was. Why don't you tell the folks at home there, Perri?
All right. Rodgers is the only quarterback in league history to record an 100-plus passer rating in 6 consecutive seasons from 2009 to 2014. No other signal caller has gone more than 4 straight seasons doing so. Because he's amazing.
It's pretty impressive. All right, Lisa, who knew what? When did they know it? Let's see. All right, there we go. We got some new names up in here. There we go. Fast answers and new names. That is what I am talking about. Jared,
Welcome,
and
everyone.
Trent, Arv, and Steve rolling up into CheeseheadTV Live Trivia. Let's keep it going. Go on to question number 2 there, Perri.
Okay. During the regular season in 1950, the Packers had 174 total first downs. How many came via the passing game? Ooh. I like this question. 65, 70, 82, or 102?
I'm sure everyone in the audience today
1950.
remembers that 1950 season just like it was yesterday.
Just like you, right, Negs?
Oh, Don't let the beard fool you. I'm not quite that old.
I know.
Although
Not
it's
even
kind of
Papa
funny, like,
Goldstein was alive for this.
I tell you what, when I had children, I really looked forward to getting white hair and growing old. But instead of them giving me white hair on top, they gave me a white beard, and they gave me a receding hairline. I told them several times, you were supposed to give me white hair, not make me lose my hair.
I don't know
The
if they
white
had any
beard.
control over that.
Yeah, no, it's all them. It's all them. Come on, we
Okay.
all know this. 100%. All right, Lisa. Before we reveal who knew what, let's let the people know. In a miserable 3-9 season that saw the team unable to get a single victory on the road, the Packers picked up 70 first downs via the air and 82 via the ground game. Of course, it was not quite as many games back then, but that's still pretty pathetic. Let's see who knew the answer to that one. Roll it, Lisa. Green Bay Productions throwing down. Brandy Lewis. She knew that one. And Gretchen. Real DK. And Arv still sticking around at number 5. A bunch of new names. A bunch of standby regulars here at the old Cheesehead TV trivia. I like that. There we go. Oh boy. Who's text? Don't text me when I'm live, people. Let's keep it rolling. On to question number 3. The Packers boast the second most Hall of Famers who were primarily associated with them as a franchise. Who is the only franchise with more? Is it the Steelers, the Giants, the Browns, or the Bears? Steelers, Giants, Browns, or Bears? Remember to use the hashtag. Primarily associated with them as a franchise. Many people forget the fact that players do not go into the Hall of Fame designated with a team. But we all know who they're with. And the teams themselves certainly keep track.
Yes. And they get to keep anything they want in that locker, right? Jerseys.
I think so. I mean, up to a space point, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they couldn't keep the car they used to drive to practice in. That'd be a little difficult. But
okay.
But for the most part, yes, they are allowed to.
But
put
sentimental items that remind them of
Exactly.
their years,
of their playing days, glory days. That stuff.
Yeah, that stuff.
Little Bruce there for you. Gotta
You
love
doing it.
All right. Why don't you let the people know who it is, Perri?
Okay. Well, while they may eternally suck, the Bears have the Bears are represented by 3 more players who are primarily associated with their franchise. The Bears/Staleys have 28, while the Packers have 25. So I think, given the period in time in which the Bears have been exceptionally bad recently, I think we'll surpass them very soon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we just got Jerry Kramer in. Charles Woodson will go in, although he's a split between the Raiders and the Packers. I would think most people would probably recognize him as a Raider, although he did win a ring with the Packers.
I was going to say.
It's a split there. And he won Defensive Player of the Year with the Packers, so it'll be interesting to see how they count that one. And then, got to think, there's going to be a bit.
We have a first ballot guy on the way, yeah.
Yeah, they do. That's 100%. 100%. We just got to get 3 more. 3 more. Mm-hmm. And the Packers own the, what do you call it? The all-time head-to-head now. So that's what really matters. Yes. All right, Lisa. Let's see who knew what, and when did they know it? Norman. Look, we got a new number 1 every time.
3 seconds.
Jared, Francis, Trent, Smokin' Jay. What's up, Smokin' Jay? Hey, Trent is strong today. He hasn't come in first yet, but he is strongly represented on each question. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at the top leaderboard, the top 10 here, Lisa. What do we got? See, look at Arv. He's been hanging around. There we go. And Marcus, they've gotten all 3 correct, and they've done so very quickly, which is why they're at the top. Jared, Trent, and the real DK pulling in at number 5. There we go. That's a good-looking top 10. Let's continue on, shall we? Give him the next one.
My turn?
You betcha.
The 2008 film Leatherheads, starring George Clooney and Renee Zellweger, was inspired by the tales of which legendary Packers player? Was it Johnny Blood McNally, Don Hudson, Curly Lambeau, or Tom Crabtree? Everyone keeps commenting that my dad's dog his name is spelled wrong. So I want to
Oh,
clarify
no.
that he
Oh,
was
please
not
do.
named after Don Hudson. I'm sorry, guys. I know that would be awesome. We live in
would
the
be.
Hudson River Valley, right by the Hudson River.
Ah, very good.
His name's Hudson, with a D. Although
Should've
it
been
would be
Hudson.
cute that his name was Hudson. That would be cute.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I think I'm going
It
to
would
adopt
fit
a
with
dog.
the family.
I think I'm going to adopt
You
a dog. You
should.
know, I'm cooped up here, and my girls are only here for a couple days a week, and the rest of the week I'm just lonely as hell. So I think I'm going to get. I was talking to a friend this weekend, and I was like, you know, I think I'm going to, because it's hard to say that I'm going to get a dog because I'm never home when things are normal. But since I'm going to be home for the time being, might as well, you know,
Foster
one for a while.
Yeah. I have a bunch of friends who are fostering animals right now. One of them is actually just like, yeah, I'm gonna keep him. I don't want to give him back.
Yeah, that's my fear though, is that might
Yeah.
be what ends up happening. All right, let's let the people know. Clooney's character Dodge Connolly was based in part on Johnny Blood McNally. Some said his life was made for Hollywood, but his wife Marguerite probably said it best when she said, "Even when Johnny does the expected, he does it in an unexpected way." And if you haven't seen Leatherheads, I highly recommend it. It does a very good job capturing the time period and showing the kind of way those games were played, like out in a field. It's funny because I saw it immediately after I had a lunch with my grandmother, who used to talk about going to see the Packers like in a farmer's field, like in a wide open field, no fence, whatever. And there's a scene in the movie that is very much like that. So I think they do a good job of capturing the feeling around those games at that time period.
Nice.
All right, Lisa, let's see who knew the answer to the old Leatherheads question. All right, look at that. We got Jared, Rick Hammond, what's up, buddy? Real DK, Gretchen, and Smokin' Jay. How's that look on the top 10? How's that look, the top overall? Marcus, strong at number 1.
All
Jared,
alone
Real
at the
DK,
top.
Trent, and Eric pulling in at 5. Trent is strong, man. I'm telling you. Don't sleep on Trent.
I'm not sleeping on Trent.
He could vault up at any moment. All right.
No favorite playing, all right, over there?
I'm not. I'm just commentating. I'm just noting trends and thinking of things and commenting on them. That's all. No
Okay.
favorites here.
All right, you want to give him the next
all right.
question?
I'll give him the next question here. What is the name of Tremont Williams' clothing line? Is it Pick 6, 38 Reasons, Just Got Burned, or To the House? Pick 6, 38 Reasons, Just Got Burned, or To the House? Oh, I want to say so much, but I'm going to wait.
I know. I have so many things
know.
to say.
I know.
Can't say it though.
Bunch
except
of obvious
that,
references there, folks.
except that I love him and that I hope he's back.
I know.
And I'm
that's-
losing faith.
Well, we'll see. I think it's all down to the draft. I mean, it's all about
I know.
what their depth chart shakes out as. And man, and look, they may love Shannon Sullivan and Kadar Holman to the point where they think they don't need Tremont anymore. I mean, I think that's a long shot, but it's possible.
I
Really
just
know. Face.
then have him come back as the DB coach. I don't know. I just I want
They have
him
a
as
DB
a life.
coach. They literally just hired a secondary coach.
I know. Just have him come back in some capacity. I don't know. It'd be a shame to watch him go play somewhere else. Again.
I don't think he's gonna. If he doesn't play in Green Bay, I think that will be it.
Retirement.
All right, Lisa, what do we got here? Who knew what?
Well, we got to give him the answer.
No. Yeah, okay.
No.
Go ahead.
All right.
Why don't you tell the folks who it was, or what it is?
Williams has a wide variety of items available at his site, www.38reasons.com. His vast experience and knowledge of the game allow for his fluid movement from a nickel and dime defender to even playing on the island as outside corner. Here's hoping he's back in green and gold in 2020. Cheers to
Added
that.
last line just for you.
Thank
There you
you.
No problem. All right, Lisa. Who knew where to head for
Brandy.
Tremont Williams merch? Brandy Lewis knew that one. She knew it 0.3 seconds before Green Bay Productions did. That's how razor thin that line is, folks.
And another 0.3 between him and the real DK.
Craziness. Juan Manuel, what's up? And Jitsu, what's up, buddy? Look at us. We've got a nice cross-pollination of some extra cheese folks in here. I like it. What's the top 10 look like, Lisa? How we doing there? Ooh, Marcus staying strong. Real DK making a move, though. Oh, Trent, after I talked him up, fell back down to number 6. That's kiss of death there. All right. We got it. Arv, A-R-V.
You never know what can happen.
Making a move back up? Never know. A lot of ball game left. Why don't you give him the next question there, Perri?
Okay. Who was the Packers' first Monday Night Football opponent? Was it the Giants, the Lions, the Chargers, or the Broncos? When did Monday Night Football start?
Early 70s. I'll tell you
and
what.
Thursday night?
Man, no, Monday night.
No, when did Thursday night start?
Lord.
Later?
What? Yeah, like 5 years ago.
Oh,
like
really?
They started doing special Thursday nights about a decade ago, maybe a little longer than that. But they were like one-offs or like late in the season stuff. They made Thursday night a regular thing very recently. You're just so young, you don't know. You youngins.
I'm not even gonna go there.
You youngins.
Although I will say I actually don't remember watching football during the week as a kid with my dad. It was always like Sunday or Monday.
Right. Well, that's understandable. I mean, it's a school night, I remember, my God, my dad would just be like, we'd be watching Monday Night Football if the Packers were on. Because if the Packers weren't on, I would be able to watch the first half, and then I'd have to go to bed. But if the Packers were on, I got to watch the whole game. But the Packers sucked, so they were never on. Except for very, very rare occasions. So when they were on, it was like Christmas. It was amazing.
Yeah. It was always really exciting when they were on prime time because in New York,
because they never
my
were.
My dad used to have to pay to watch. He has to pay to get the Packers, and when they're not, well, they've been. I mean, in my lifetime, they've always been good. But when it's a primetime game and it's actually on national television, it's really exciting. Because otherwise,
funny too, because like this last year, I got the Sunday ticket package just so I could, in case they were not on. I had to use it one time. Yeah. Because they were available nationally pretty much every fucking week.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of money spent that I didn't need, but such is life. All right. Folks, the Packers' very first Monday Night Football appearance came on October 12th, 1970 in San Diego, where they took on the Chargers. That's right. It was the Chargers. The Packers won the game 22-20. A game in which the green and gold led most of the way. The Packers found themselves having to come from behind in the late stages to pull out the win. The contest was highlighted by a pair of third-quarter Bart Starr touchdown passes. Yes, he was playing in 1970. And a late Willie Wood interception to set up the game-winning field goal.
Wow.
Willie Wood got the pick, kicked the field goal, and won the game. Crazy,
That's a
right?
Very classic Packers
Bart
game.
Starr played on Monday Night Football.
That's awesome.
That's pretty nuts.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. Bart was the man. Just the man. All right, Lisa, who knew it? Give it to us. Real DK throwing down. Tim, Andrew, Francis, Jesse, these guys, they were like, yo, I know this. Threw down. What's that do to the top 10, Lisa? See it.
The Real DK.
Real DK pulling into the lead. Trent continues to suffer the curse of Nagler, and he keeps sliding down. Sorry, buddy. I shouldn't have said a word. Oh, my goodness. Look at this, a strong group. All right. Let's keep her going. Who holds the Packers' franchise record for most career kickoff returns for a touchdown? Is it Desmond Howard, Robert Brooks, Dave Hampton, or Travis Williams? Who holds the Packers' franchise record for most career kickoff returns for a touchdown? Is it Desmond Howard, Robert Brooks, Dave Hampton, or Travis Williams? All guys that Perri has never watched play football. No, just nothing. Wow, not even a response. Not even telling me to go to hell. That's amazing.
Nah, I'm over it. You gotta find a new way to make fun of me. I'm over it.
Never. Do the Packers need to find a new way to beat the Bears? No, they just do it the same way. You know, if the crossing route is working against cover 4, you just keep calling that crossing route until they stop it.
All right.
Why would I ever change? Why would I ever stop it? Makes no sense. Why don't you tell the folks the answer, Perri?
Okay. Nicknamed the Roadrunner, Travis Williams was one of the most electrifying kickoff returners in pro football history. He played only 4 seasons with the Packers from 1967 to 1970, but his 5 career touchdowns on kickoff returns, remains the Packers' record. Also, his 26.73 career average is second best all time to Dave Hampton. Also, his 41.06 kickoff return average in 1967 still stands as the NFL's single season record. That's awesome.
The man was lightning in a bottle. Just only played 4 years in Green Bay, but he was, oh my gosh, they could totally use him. If they swerve and Irving could give him a little something. We'll see.
Little swerve.
We'll definitely, swerve. We'll see.
You know what's interesting? Recently, the NFL's been posting like throwback videos, and Access has been playing old games, and you notice how many of them are Packers games?
Oh yeah,
and
there's
Packers
quite a few.
Videos.
Quite a few. A lot of content.
Iconic. We give some good content.
Although ESPN tonight is playing Favre's first game against the Packers as a Vikings quarterback on Monday Night Football.
I'm not watching
that into the sun, man.
I'm not watching that. But they recently played Randall Cobb's first game ever as a Packer, the rookie.
Game, week 1. Week 1 game.
Where he returns a kickoff for a touchdown, and wow.
That's good stuff right there.
That is good stuff. Yeah.
All right, Lisa. Show us who knew what and when do they know it. Ooh, Brett, we got a new number 1 there. Rick Hammond knew. What's up, Rick? Jesse, Trent. Trent's back in the mix. There we go.
Yes.
I love it. All right, and what's that do to the top 10, Lisa? How's that go? Real DK holding strong, but he and Marcus both at number 5 with 5 correct answers. There we go. Trent back at number 3. Look at that. That's a comeback kid right there. That's what I'm talking about. Francis, Jesse, Rick Hammond at 6. Look at this. Strong top 10. Strong top 10. All right, let's keep the momentum going. Give us the next question there, Perri.
All right. The Main Street Bridge connecting Green Bay's east and west sides was renamed for which Lombardi-era Packer? Ray Nitschke, Jim Ringo, Bart Starr, or Dave Robinson?
Man, that's a group right there.
Can't wait to visit that place.
Yes, I guess right. You've never been. Mm-hmm. This bridge is probably under construction more than it's actually able to be used at this point. But I kid, but it is always under construction. Like, it's crazy.
Why?
How, I don't know. It just always is. It was literally under construction last month. Like, it's always under construction.
Is it just like
some aspect of it?
Oh, that question might give away the answer, so I'm not gonna
That's my He said, taste the soup. He said, is there a problem with the soup? He says, taste the soup. And I said, what is wrong with the soup? He said, okay, give me a spoon. Aha.
Okay.
It's an old Billy Crystal joke.
Okay. Are we ready to give him the answers?
I'm ready to give him the answer. The Ray Nitschke Memorial Bridge was designed by Parsons Brickenhoff, which I just love that name, Brickenhoff, in 1995. It was built in 1998, replacing the old Main Street Bridge that was built in 1923, and is always, as I said, under construction. The Ray Nitschke Memorial Bridge. All right, Lisa, who knew their civic duty of bridge names? Francis,
quick
number 1.
Answers.
Green Bay Productions, Big B. What's up, Big B? Rick Hammond and Ann throwing down at 5. There we go. All right. We're just going to keep it going. We're going to keep that going. Next question. Ray Scooter McLean was the head coach for only 1 season in 1958. How many games did the Packers win that year? 2, 5, 7, or 1? Scooter McLean was the head coach for only 1 season in 1958. How many games did they win that year? 2, 5, 7, or 1? Oh, yeah. Look at the answers flying.
Are you watching the live feed today?
I'm doing both. I watch us on the back end. I switch to the Rick. The wife is running smack against me. Rick, just tell her I say hello, and to kindly refrain. You're focused right now.
Trying to win some trivia.
Trying to win some trivia here at CheeseheadTV. Important stuff. Actually, here's a fun fact. The Green Bay Packers actually reached out and asked if we would like some swag to give away as prizes for trivia.
Hell yeah.
So that may happen down the line here. If we can go a week without the show breaking, we may actually start giving away some. We'll see. We'll see.
That's on us, not them.
No, I know. I'm not saying it's on them. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to, like, tell people we're giving stuff away and have them show up and have the show break. Like,
that's true. That's fair.
It's a little disconcerting. Why don't you give them the old answer there, Perry?
Okay. Scooter was elevated to head coach for the 1958 season, but with only a one-year contract. Unfortunately, the team bottomed out under his leadership, which included players deciding how they should discipline themselves. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. The Packers finished the season with a franchise worst 1-10-1 record, with a roster laden with future All-Pro and Hall of Famers. Wow. McLean resigned days after the conclusion of the season, which opened the way for the hiring of Vince Lombardi. Well, maybe something good came out of it there.
As the old saying goes, they overwhelmed one, they underwhelmed 10, and they whelmed one.
When one door closes, another opens.
Opens. There you go.
Wide
all right.
For Vince Lombardi.
Who knew it, Lisa? Who knew the answer to that one? That horrid moment in Packers history. Tim Kleinman at number 1. Kenny, Jared, Smokin' Jay, and Joey the Jaguar. Joey, we need a rematch, buddy. That's got to happen soon. Make that happen.
Who won
sooner
the first time?
Rather than later. I did, but barely. All right, let's see a top 10, Lisa. How are we sitting on the leaderboard with one more question to go?
Real DK.
Real DK and Trent. Look at Trent and Jesse. Look at all these people with 6 correct answers. But Real DK at number 1. My boy Trent sitting at number 2. Come on, Trent. I'm pulling for you, buddy.
So much for no favoritism.
No favoritism at all. But I don't want the Nagler kiss of death to be a real thing. So I got him to win. I got to have him win. Come on. All right, give everyone the last question there, Perri.
Okay. The Packers own the NFL record for most points ever scored in the first half of a game. How many points is it? 35, 49, 52, or 55? Wow. I would love to watch a game like that.
Indeed you would. Indeed. See, there's so much I want to say, but I can't.
I know.
I don't want to give any
You know what game I'm thinking of?
What's that?
The one where Raj scored like 4 touchdowns in a half, I think, against...
Was it the Texans game? The Sunday nighter?
Cowboys, I think I'm thinking of.
Well,
Bears?
Yeah, that could be that one. Aaron Jones did that.
No, it's an older game. I don't know. It's happened a bunch, I guess.
It has happened a lot. I was thinking about the Rodgers one when everyone was criticizing him, and then he went ham on the Texans on national television, and then Michelle Tafoya asked what it meant, and he went, shh. That's a classic.
He's so savage.
So savage. 100%. Yeah.
I love it.
All right. The Packers routed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 55-14 at Lambeau Field on October 2nd, 1983. In a game full of big plays on both sides of the ball, Green Bay scored 49 points in the first half, which is still the NFL record for most points scored in any first half. 49 points. And Perri, let me tell you,
that's wild.
I remember watching this game with my dad. Philip Epps had a 90-yard return to start things off.
Wow.
It was a punt return, and everything after that. Like, I think Lynn-Dickey threw 15 passes in total, threw a bunch of touchdowns. David Whitehurst came in the second half because it was such a laugher. That was a great day to be a Packers fan. I
love that.
You that, especially at a time when we lost all the time because they scored tons of points. Everyone scored on them. I remember McKay went off. The coach for the Bucs went completely ballistic on reporters afterwards about his team. But that was a great day. That was a great day. All right, Lisa. Who knew what? When do they know it? Ooh, got a new name there at number 1. And Brandy coming in at number 2. Tommy, Brandy, Ann, Francis, and Eric. Okay, what's that mean for the top of the leaderboard? Who wins the day?
Let's see it.
Trent!
Trent! Yes!
I love it. I love
He
it.
did it!
Just edging out Jesse and the real DK, Marcus, Glenn.
See, the
Rest
time
of the
matters,
top 10.
people.
Time
The time
matters.
matters.
We got 6 people with the same number of correct answers. Time matters, and Trent dominated that time. Look at that.
Well done.
There we go. I love it. All right. Any final words of wisdom for the fine folks till we meet again tomorrow there, Perri?
No, nothing crazy today. Just enjoy your week. Stay safe, stay healthy. Go Pack Go.
Go Pack Go, everyone. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. Please hit like, hit subscribe. I'll be doing extra cheese later tonight. Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great day.